Hi, second grade friends. Mrs. Burkett here. I'm here to talk to you today about writing and not handwriting, not practicing making your letters neat and legible so that other people can read them, but I'm talking about composition. In other words, when you become an author and you compose, you put together ideas and words into sentences and paragraphs so that you are the author and others can read your writing and learn new things and find out about things that you're thinking and so forth. So I'm sure the poster you're looking at now, you remember from some other lessons we did earlier in the year about why do authors write? Why do authors write? What is their purpose? It's as easy as pie. This is just a simple way to remember the three main reasons why an author writes. So when you start writing this week, you are going to be writing, you're going to become an author, and you are going to be writing to either persuade someone to convince the reader of a certain point of view. You've already done that. A lot of you wrote a letter to Santa Claus and you tried to persuade and convince him to bring you certain things for Christmas. Another reason that authors write is to inform. In other words, to teach or give information to the reader. So there are things that you learn and you know that others maybe don't know, and you can tell others about it in your writing, okay? And that's the kind of writing we're going to work on this week and next week. Here in January, we're going to be working on informing. You being the teacher, as the author, you telling and explaining about the things you have learned or know. Another reason authors write is to entertain, to hold the attention of the reader through enjoyment. And a lot of the fiction stories that we write, and we're going to work as authors this year before the year's out on becoming authors who are writing to entertain. In other words, writing to tell a story, to narrate an exciting event or something that you might imagine sometime. Okay, so there are three types of writing that authors do. And one of them is opinion writing, telling what you think. The purpose of opinion writing is to tell others what you think or how you feel about something. And you did that when you wrote to Santa Claus there before Christmas. It includes reasons and facts or examples that help to support your opinion. And it may try to persuade others to feel the same way you do. The other type, a second type of writing is narrative writing. The purpose of narrative writing is to tell a story. Narratives have a beginning, middle, and end. They tell who, what, when, where, and why. And those of you who completed the Mr. Putter and Tabby See the Stars summary, you were writing a narrative. You were summarizing the beginning, middle, and end of Mr. Putter Sees the Stars, that story. So that was a narrative. Now, personal narratives tell a story about something that really happened in your life. And so you're going to be working on a personal narrative before the year's up, telling me about something that really happened in your life. Fictional narratives are made up, and that's kind of what we did when we did the summary of Mr. Putter and Tabby See the Stars. This week, and the month of January, we're going to be working on informative writing. The purpose in writing an informational paper is to learn or actually to teach something new. But you have to learn something before you can teach it to somebody else, right? Informative writing aims to give the reader information about a topic by providing facts and details. It gives facts that are true and can be proven. So when we're writing to inform, as an author that's trying to inform or teach something, we're not sharing our opinion, okay? So we're going to focus on what is informative or explanatory, some people call it, writing. When authors write to inform, what do? Informative writing is nonfiction. It's facts about certain topics, bees or Native Americans, giraffes, eagles, astronauts, okay? So it's non-fictional. Informative writing teaches the reader about a specific topic. So when you're the author that is writing informatively, You are trying to teach the reader, whoever reads what you write, you're teaching them about the things you have learned about that topic. It has a topic sentence, and we're going to be working on that a little bit. Maybe not necessarily this week, but we're going to talk about it later on in the week, how to start your informative paper. You have to have a topic sentence so that the reader knows this is what you're going to write about. It gives facts about the topic, okay? So it's not made up, it's not pretend, it's true things, okay? So it's not what's in your imagination. You can support it. You could tell the reader of your paper where you learned that information at, or where they could learn more information about the topic. Informative writing has a conclusion too. So we want to learn how to end the paper that we write, the informative writing that we do, okay? And then this is in your notebook, okay? In the binder behind the writing, the composition of writing. Last week, you did a little bit of reflecting on last year. Hopefully you set some goals. I can't wait to be looking at those when I get a chance to start checking papers that were turned in last week. And you did some writing about what I know about snow. So that would be kind of informative writing, facts that you know about snow. And you also wrote a winter I am poem, and that would be more kind of just your opinion. You were just how you felt, because not everyone's is going to be the same for sure. Their I am poems, what they are wondering, hearing, seeing, wanting, and feeling in winter. But this week and the rest of this week and even next week, we're going to be looking at informative writing. Students examine a topic and convey, that's a fancy word for second graders, information. In other words, they tell and teach and explain. That's why some people call it explanatory. So your targets for this week are: I can do some research, I can introduce the topic, I can supply the facts, I can supply definitions, because some of the words, the vocabulary might be something that you will need to say what that word means, whoever's reading your writing. I can include details. Okay, so make it interesting using adjectives to explain it clearly. And I can use linking words. So we'll work on some of these skills each day this week as we work on our writing, okay? And then one more slide. The first step is to choose a topic. Think, what topic will I write about? What am I interested in? What do I want to know more about? Well, this week, I'm going to go back. This week, we're going to be learning and reading about extreme weather, okay? So in science, you're going to be learning about extreme weather. And the back of this page in your binder has a little research, because that's the first thing you need to do, paper that asks you 6 different questions about extreme weather, or a certain type of extreme weather. Now, if you look at the other pages in your binder, you'll see that it's a little bit focused. You might think on tornadoes, but I see lightning and I see a thundercloud on the organizer page, on that next page in your binder. So you're going to choose a type of extreme weather. Think about it: hurricanes, blizzards, tornadoes, okay? Um, and you're going to write about it this week. So first, you have to do some research. So on the page that is in your binder, that's on the back side of this paper, there are some questions, and I'm going to be providing you with some learning material in science, for you to start reading. And I will also include it here in the writing assignment for you to start watching some videos and learning about particular types of extreme weather. And you might not write anything down today, depending on what you read about, but the goal is that by Wednesday, you have some information that you have researched, and you have some of those questions answered. You have jotted some things down, because that is the second step. Once you have, I forgot the center of that. Once you have chosen your topic, which I'm telling you your topic this week, there'll be a chance to choose topics later on. Then you're going to research your topic. What information do you need to find out? Where can you find that information? How many sources do I need? So some of you might even go out and you might find a way on Google to find other resources, encyclopedias that would help you with your topic, which extreme weather you're going to write about. And then you're going to step 3, make jot notes. How do I write jot notes? What is the main idea of what I'm reading? How do I jot this information down? And that's why I have provided you, and I forgot to take a picture of it before I started the lesson. On the back of your paper in your binder, there's 6, it's a landscape paper. It's 6 boxes with questions, and that's where you're going to jot down some notes. Now, you just can't jot a word or two in each of those and end up writing a paper about an extreme weather. You need to write as much as you can there, do it neatly so you can read it. Once you have that filled out, then we will begin to put those notes together and figure out how to put it into maybe a paragraph or two, how to write that topic sentence and organize it and fix it up if we need to, make some changes. That's what revising an edit is about, and make a good copy. And you will see in your notebook, there's going to be an organizer. So part of step 3 and 4 is to write an organization of it, focus it, and that's what we're going to work on. I'll have a video tomorrow to talk to you about how we're going to do that. So research today and see how much you can learn about one type of extreme weather. And you might have to read about several types of extreme weather before you decide on which one you want to write about as an author who is informing and sharing information with others. Remember, it's facts and details, not your opinion. So we're informing. Good luck, boys and girls. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.